pick.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Negotiate.
800 bucks.
900.
850.
Close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right.
Score. Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm going to give you $600. Nope.
American.
Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's. American Pickers star Michael Wolfe is restoring a 151-year-old home in Columbia, Tennessee worth $700,000. Mike, 60, has updated fans through Instagram on the home's construction with photos of the remodel as he continues his efforts to restore the sleepy town of Columbia, Tennessee. But the U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal the American Pickers star hit a bump in the renovation process by failing a recent inspection. The U.S. Sun obtained a building permit on the home filed in April 2024 for a remodel and repair of the tower and front porch. On July 8th, the home underwent an inspection by the City of Columbia. The inspection failed for framing and building, per the inspection record, which noted that new electrical wiring had been installed possibly outside of the proper procedure. Mike also needed at least one more rafter tie near the northwest corner. Fortunately for the History Channel star, an inspection on July 10th for framing and building passed. Final building and project inspections remain unscheduled. Historic home. Mike, 60, purchased the 3,166-square-foot house for $700,000 on May 20, 2022. The brick home features 3 bathrooms, a basement, a wood deck, a detached carport, a cabana, utility building, and more amenities. Mike began to restore the historic house 2 years after purchasing the property. The U.S. Sun obtained exclusive photos of Mike extending the home's entrance into a turret, which is a small tower typically seen in castles. Mike also appears to have added an awning to the front porch area. In September, Mike posted photos of the outside of the home under construction with a newspaper clipping of the original property. He also gave a sneak peek inside the home, as he showed off the floor-length window and fireplace. The 1873 Italianate I've been working on for a few years in Columbia, Tennessee, is coming together. This house was missing the tower and the porch. The millwork along with the craftsmanship of the masonry has brought it back to its formal glory, Mike explained. Places like this to me belong to the community. People come and go, we're all just caretakers. In the end, the properties endure if we prioritize their significance to each town's story. Mike also wrote on Instagram in June about rebuilding the original tower, saying he was beyond excited to finally start the process of installing cupola on this 1873 Italianate. This very historic part of the house has been missing for decades, and I'm honored to be the one that brings it back to its original state, he added. We will keep you up to date on the progress. Columbia has many historic districts to explore. Come see what the excitement is all about. Mike, who lives 40 minutes away from Columbia in a $1 million mansion in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, has been bringing business to the town in recent years. Mike owns vacation rental 2 lanes and his car garage Columbia Motor Alley just blocks away from the home. He is also the landlord of several properties rented out by Muletown Coffee, Packard Playhouse, and other local businesses. Mike also owns a $600,000 property that used to be a wine bar. For the outside area, he has a stage, fire pit, wooden pergola built, new pavers, and greenery. In photos obtained by the U.S. Sun, the American Pickers star added 2 vintage red and white gas pumps to the outdoor space. A source told the U.S. Sun Mike's project to revamp Columbia is costing $93 million. The insider added, "The town is happy Mike is taking this on to help bring new life to Columbia." But a second insider claimed, "It's kind of interesting because a lot of people don't want change and some people do, so we're in that flux." In addition to Mike's business, new companies are opening in the town, including a donut shop. The source continued, they are building a 6-story condo with a restaurant. Next to that is going to be a car place. The town is changing rapidly. When Mike isn't working on his properties, he's traveling around the country picking antiques for American Pickers. American Pickers stars Mike, Robbie Wolfe, Jersey John Saleh, and Danielle, Colby. He revealed on Instagram that the show will be returning this fall. Mike Wolfe, the beloved star of American Pickers, is known for his knack for uncovering hidden treasures in forgotten barns and junkyards. But his latest restoration project, a 151-year-old historic home in Columbia, Tennessee, has hit a major snag. The sprawling $700,000 property, which Wolfe purchased with dreams of restoring it to its former glory, recently failed a critical inspection due to serious electrical issues. The setback has left fans and preservationists wondering, can the antique enthusiast salvage this historic gem, or is this a renovation nightmare in the making? A labor of love, or a money pit? Wolfe, a passionate preservationist, has spent years rescuing and restoring historic buildings. His Tennessee home, a stunning Italianate-style structure built in 1870, was meant to be another shining example of his dedication to saving America's architectural heritage. However, old homes come with old problems, and this one is no exception. According to inspection reports obtained by local authorities, the property's electrical system was flagged for multiple code violations, including outdated wiring, unsafe connections, and insufficient grounding, issues that could pose serious fire hazards if not addressed. Given the home's age, a complete rewiring may be necessary, a costly and time-consuming process that could derail Wolfe's renovation timeline. Why historic homes are a double-edged sword. For Wolfe, the appeal of historic homes lies in their craftsmanship and character, qualities often missing in modern construction. But with charm comes challenge. Aging infrastructure. Many 19th-century homes were built before standardized electrical codes, meaning original wiring, if still present, is often dangerously obsolete. Hidden problems. Behind plaster walls and antique woodwork, issues like knob and tube wiring or corroded conduits can lurk undetected until inspections bring them to light. Strict preservation laws. Because the home is historic, Wolfe may face additional restrictions on modifications, requiring period-appropriate materials and techniques that drive up costs. Local contractors familiar with the project suggest that Wolfe's team may have underestimated the extent of the electrical upgrades needed. Old houses like this are beautiful, but they're like onions. You peel back one layer and find 5 more problems, one electrician commented anonymously. Wolfe's renovation track record. Successes and stumbles. This isn't Wolfe's first rodeo with historic renovations. His previous projects, including the restoration of several commercial buildings in his hometown of LeClaire, Iowa, have been largely successful. However, not all have gone smoothly. In 2020, Wolfe faced backlash after demolishing a 19th-century building in Columbia to make way for a new retail space, a move that angered local preservationists. Critics accuse him of prioritizing profit over preservation, a claim Wolfe vehemently denied. Now, with his latest project under scrutiny, some are questioning whether his ambitious vision for the 151-year-old home is feasible, or if it's destined to become another expensive lesson in the perils of historic renovation. What's next for the troubled renovation? Failing an inspection doesn't mean the project is doomed, but it does mean delays and additional expenses. Wolfe's team will need to hire licensed electricians. Given the severity of the issues, specialists in historic home wiring may be required. Obtain new permits. Any major electrical overhaul will need approval from local building authorities. Balance modern safety with historic integrity. Wolfe will have to decide whether to fully modernize the system or preserve some original elements, a tricky balance that could impact both safety and authenticity. If the repairs are completed correctly, the home could still become a showpiece. But if corners are cut, Wolfe risks further violations, or worse, a catastrophic failure down the line. Fans react. Support and skepticism. American Pickers fans have taken to social media to weigh in. Some have expressed unwavering confidence in Wolfe's ability to fix the issues, citing his decades of experience in restoration. Others, however, worry that the show star may have bitten off more than he can chew. Mike knows his stuff, but electricity is nothing to mess with, one fan tweeted. Hope he brings in the pros before this turns into a disaster. The bottom line, can Wolfe turn this around? Mike Wolfe's passion for preservation is undeniable, But this latest hurdle proves that even experts can face unexpected setbacks. The electrical issues in his Tennessee home are serious, but not insurmountable if handled correctly. Will Wolfe's trademark determination and eye for detail prevail? Or will this 151-year-old property become another cautionary tale in the high-stakes world of historic renovation? One thing's for sure, all eyes are on this picker's biggest project yet.